Hey everyone, Heather Dawson here from Plaza Artist Materials. I'm going to be showing you a couple of drills and strokes today for hand lettering for those of you that are beginners. The pad I'm using is the Canson lettering pad. Really a nice paper, very smooth texture, perfect for brush pens. It won't fray up your nibs. The pens I'll be using are the Tombow Feud Nasuke pens. I'm showing you both because they're both really nice brush pens. This is the hard tip pen. It has a little bit of a smaller tip and it's harder when you push on it. This is my absolute favorite brush pen, my go-to pen for any hand lettering project. But today I'm going to be using the soft tip. This is a really nice brush pen. It's really juicy. It leaves a nice dark, crisp line, and it's a little bit thicker when you use it because it's softer. So for the first drill, I'm going to say the downstroke, just up and down straight lines. So the way I hold my pen is I hold it over to the right. I keep the end of the barrel to the right of me. I don't hold it straight up and down. If you hold it straight up and down, you won't get an even line, and the pressure you use won't be the correct amount of pressure. It's going to make a jagged line. So holding it to the right gives you more control. You can put your pinky finger against the paper if you'd like to control the pen. Sometimes I do that, but right now I don't really feel like I need to. So what you want to do is you want to keep the side of the nib over to the side, like this, and when you write with it, when you do your downstroke, you want to push a good amount of pressure, and then you want to pull. You just press and pull, or press and drag. Either way you want to think of it to get a nice juicy downstroke. Any stroke you do that's down is going to be thick, and any upstroke is going to be thin. So there's 4 downstrokes. That's a great drill. Paper you want to use normally for drills is tracing paper. I'm just using this to show you on a nice white background so it pops out a little bit more, but if you have a gridded paper and you have drills underneath it, you can go on top of it with tracing paper because it's translucent and pull and see those drills. So you can practice multiple times without wasting paper. You're just using a lot of tracing paper, which is easy to come by. Now, upstroke hairline strokes, I tend to drag mine. But you want to hold the pen the same way like you would be if you were writing or doing hand lettering. So you want to barely touch the pen to the paper. You just want it to be really thin upstrokes. You will notice that some of the lines won't be extremely even when you're first trying. It is very difficult to get those thin lines. My hands are a little shaky today, so they're kind of uneven, but either way, we still have our thin strokes. Now, for letters like the N, M, U, Y, you want to do a stroke that's like a swirly stroke. This stroke, you want it to be pretty even. You want to start at the bottom, curve around, and come back up. The up line is going to be thin, and then your downstroke will be thick, and then it'll be thin again. So we're going to go like this. It's going to be thin, and then thick, and then thin. Like it almost looks like an N, but it also looks like a U, and you could also use this for a W. With practice, you'll get much better at this. For the O, you want to start over to the side. If you start over at the top, when you come back around, you don't always close the gap well enough, so it doesn't look right. So if you start at the side, it makes it a little bit easier to close the gap. And it doesn't have to be a race. You want to be slow about this. And these are just basic steps for hand lettering. You won't be a pro after a couple of circles and downstrokes, but you will have basic knowledge of what you're doing. And then I like to write a word at the end of my drills, and you'll develop your own style as you go. It doesn't have to be my style, but you'll develop your own style. So I hope you all enjoyed this quick tutorial of hand lettering with my favorite pen. Hope everybody has a great day. Keep practicing that hand lettering. Don't stop.